Hi students, so this lecture for BBA 4th Sem on corporate accounting second. So in the last class we saw that problem, and one more problem we will see on the amalgamation. The C problem: Surya Limited and Uday Limited decided to amalgamate their business and form a new company called Suryodaya Limited, which will take over all the assets and liabilities of both the companies on the basis of the following balance sheet. Okay, so Surya Limited is there and the Uday Limited is there, and they are going to amalgamate. Okay, so which is into their form the new company, which is the Suryodaya Limited company. Okay, so it means what, both the companies are going to merge into third companies, which is the Suryodaya Limited company. Okay, and so in this problem the balance sheet is given. So now see the balance sheet of the Surya Limited and the Uday Limited. Equity and liabilities, the total is rupees for the Surya Limited, it's a 24 lakh, and Uday Limited it's a 32 lakh 40,000. Okay, and the assets is the Surya Limited is the 24 lakh and the Uday Limited is the 32 lakh 40,000. Okay, so in this note, now see the for the related to the reserve and surplus is the note number 1 is there here. Follow note is there: reserve and surplus, general reserve, and profit and loss accounts for the Surya Limited as well as the Uday Limited. Okay, and note number 2, which is related to the tangible fixed assets. It means what, which are those tangible fixed assets is given. Okay, so goodwill, and it is the intangible fixed assets, goodwill and the patents. Okay, so related this is the notes and this is the balance sheet. Okay, so now see the other information. What's the given? Following are the terms of agreement. The purchase consideration of Surya Limited is agreed at rupees 19 lakh 20,000, payable in fully paid shares of rupees 10 each. Okay, so it means what, the Surya Limited is there, they are going to pay lump sum amount. Okay, so which is rupees 19 lakh 20,000. Okay, so next, the purchase consideration of Uday Limited is agreed for an exchange of 12 shares of rupees 10 each, fully paid in Suryodaya Limited for every share. Every share means what, for every 1 shares in a Udaya Company Limited. Okay, so prepare the amalgamated balance sheets, and you have to use here notes. The given note is given. What's the note is given? We have to use what's in the nature of merger. Okay, we have to use the merger. So with the help of this informations we will try to solve the problem. Just only we have to prepare the what's the balance sheets, and we have to ascertain the what's the purchase considerations. Okay, so easily here is their purchase considerations. Here lump sum, if are related to the Surya Limited, the lump sum amount is given. The purchase consideration of Surya Limited is agreed at rupees 19 lakh 20,000. Okay, so it is the lump sum method of the purchase considerations, and the purchase consideration for the Udaya Limited for an exchange of 12 shares of rupees 10 each. Okay, for every 1 shares. Okay, so now see this computation of purchase consideration. So a purchase consideration of Surya Limited, this is the lump sum amount is given. What's 19 lakh 20,000, or you can just convert into shares. It will be the 1 lakh 92,000 shares of rupees 10 each as agreed. It will be the 19 lakh 20,000 shares. Okay, so related to the purchase consideration of Udaya Limited, so 12 shares are issued in exchange for every shares at rupees 10 each in Udaya Limited by Suryodaya Limited. Okay, so now how to calculate this? First of all, you should know the how many shares are there with the Udaya Limited. Okay, so now see in the balance sheets. So share capital of Udaya Limited is a 24 lakh. Okay, and here share capital in bracket is how many, each share price is rupees 100. Okay, so it means what, so this 24 lakh capital is there and each share price is rupees 100. Then how many shares are there? 24,000 shares are there. Okay, how many shares are there? 24,000 shares are there. So this 24,000 into 12 in divided by 1 into 110, you will get the purchase consideration for the Udaya Limited is rupees 28 lakh 80,000, because here it's mentioned. So 12 shares of rupees 10 each and fully paid in Suryodaya Limited for every how many shares? For 1 shares. Okay, so this 24,000 into 12 into in divided by 1 into 10, it's a 28 lakh 80,000. Okay, so now make it total for the Surya Limited as the Udaya Limited. The total purchase consideration will be the 48 lakh. Okay, so now see the calculation is reserve and surplus, then we will see that later on. Okay, otherwise see the calculation of reserve and surplus to be shown in the balance sheet. Okay, so for the purpose of the balance sheets we have to see, first of all, see the share cap. Now how to prepare the balance sheet. So now preparation of the balance sheet is what, the like this we have to draw the means equity and liabilities. Okay, and under that shareholders funds, in that share capital, note number 1, it's a 48 lakh. Okay, so share capital is a 48 lakh. It's nothing but what it means, what this is the purchase considerations. Okay, we have to see that the purchase consideration is the new shares for the what's the Suryodaya Company Limited. Okay, so this total purchase consideration, no, you have to convert into shares. Okay, always you have to convert into shares. Okay, so now see, this is the 48 lakh is the share capital, and 4 lakh it is will be the shares. Okay, reserve and surplus as per working note. Okay, minus 2,40,000. now it's here, see here how it came, 2,40,000 minus, first of all see the purchase consideration 19,20,000 plus 20 lakh 80,000, the total is 48 lakh. Okay, so now this 48 lakh, just see less paid up share capital of the both the companies. Surya Companies Limited is a 12 lakh plus 24 lakh for the Udaya. The total will be the 36 lakh. Okay, so it means what, Suryodaya Company is paying rupees 48 lakh to the Surya and the Udaya Company Limited. Okay, and they having the 36 lakh share capital, but Suryodaya Company is paying how many rupees, 48 lakh. Okay, so it means what, the 12 lakh it is a being excess loss. Okay, excess being loss for the Suryodaya Company Limited. Okay, so this now they are adjusting in the reserve and surplus. Okay, now how they are going to, how many rupees they are going to adjust, just see reserve less reserve and profit of both the companies. So 6 lakh plus 3,60,000, the total is what, 9,60,000. Okay, so now just adjust it, it means what, excess loss of the Suryodaya Limited, but as well as Surya Company and the Udaya Company having the reserve and surplus which is rupees 9,60,000. So this they are going to adjust. Okay, so 12 lakh minus 9,60,000, so how many is remaining, 2,40,000. so still it's a loss. Okay, and it is the showing in the balance sheet as a loss. Okay, as a profit and loss account debit. Okay, so this if suppose if the purchase consideration is more than the paid up share capital. Okay, so what, the purchase consideration is more than the share capital, then the excess amount is treated as a loss, and it should be adjusted in the reserve or the and the profits. Okay, and even though it means what, even it's a 2,40,000, it's even they showing it's a loss. Okay, and it's a finally it's debited to the profit and loss account in the balance sheets. Okay, so this 2,40,000 it's showing a reserve and surplus, it is the minus. Okay, reserve and surplus as per working note, it's a minus 2,40,000. Okay, so now see this current liabilities, trade payable, working note number 2, it's a 10,80,000. now how it's a trade payable, here in the above here is there, it means working capital is there here above. Note number 2, trade payable, creditors is 6 lakh plus 4,80,000, the total is what, 10,80,000. it means what, 6 lakh is for the Surya and 4,80,000 it's a Udaya. Totally will be the 10,80,000 for the Suryodaya company purpose. Okay, so now we have to all the balance sheet we have to merge for the preparation of the new balance sheet. Okay, so now the total of the liability side is the what, 56 lakh 40,000. now see the asset side, asset, under the assets, non-current assets, in that intangible fixed assets, it includes the goodwill. For the Surya Company Limited is a 3,60,000, and for the what's Udaya Company it's a 2 lakh how many, 2,40,000. the total is what, 6 lakh, as well as the patents. Okay, only Surya's Limited is there in this note, just see here, just here intangible fixed goodwill it's 3,60,000 plus 2,40,000, and patent it's what's the 3 lakh. Okay, and there is a no for the Udaya. Okay, so this is take it only the Udaya, it's Surya, it's patent 3 lakh. Okay, the total is what's the 9 lakh. Okay, next inventories stock also we have to combine for the Surya company limited and the Udaya company limited. Total will be the 13 lakh 80,000, as well as the trade receivable note number 6, which is the 9 lakh. Okay, so trade receivable 1 lakh 80,000 plus 7 lakh 20,000 is a 9 lakh. Next cash and cash equivalent, the note number 7, which is the 1 lakh 80,000. The total the assets is what 56 lakh 40,000. Okay, so here note is also given here. So this note you have to write in your book. Okay, so it's very easy problem. It will come for the 5 marks or it will come for the 10 marks. Okay, and it's very important, so just try to understand. Okay, as well as the problem also is given here. Note is there for the calculation of the reserve and surplus to be shown in the balance sheet, how it's calculated, how it's came the debit balance of the 2,40,000 for the Suryodaya company limited for the preparation of the balance sheets. Okay, and this is the calculation of the purchase consideration. So this 19 lakh 20,000 for the Surya company limited is the lump sum amount is given, and this is the calculation is there for the Udaya limited. Okay, and this is the problem. With the help of the merger method we used and solved the problem. So this is the problem. Okay, just try to understand. Okay, so thank you.